Yeah, I think for sure in high school, I would let it get to me. I would be consumed by it. Whether like the opposing student section was, making a chant at me or something, and I would try to let it fuel me, but sometimes it would overcome me, and I wouldn't be able to focus or maintain my composure. I kind of try to take the perspective of laughing at it, like the stuff that I heard this year, and even at UNI, it's just I thought it was funny. Just the things that they were saying, and I try not to let it, struck a nerve or anything, strike a nerve. Sorry. Try not to let it strike a nerve, and can't let what somebody says, take me out of my position, my composure. But yeah, especially at a young age, that was pretty difficult for me to understand. But I feel like as I grew up and kind of got better mentally, and at the game itself, I kind of took the mindset of these people aren't in my shoes. They don't really know what I'm going through. So there's no way I'm going to let somebody else that's outside of this game, kind of contradict what I'm going and what I'm doing.
And is that something you take? Because, like, obviously, you love. There's great fans that you love and support, and that love and support you. But sometimes fans can get a little. Even your own fans can get a little,
Hmm.
certain type of way. Do you take the same mental approach when it's the people that you would expect to be cheering from you?
Yeah, obviously it does hurt a little bit more when it's the people that you expect cheering for you. But yeah, I kind of still put it in that same aspect as they're not in my shoes. They don't know what I'm going through, and they don't understand what's happening in this circle, what's happening on this team. So always trying to keep that in mind. And yeah, so like we always talk about don't let people don't really look into what people are saying, whether it's positive or negative, because they can always switch. So yeah, just kind of sticking close to the circle, to my basketball circle with my coaches and teammates, and listening to what they got to say instead of the fans.
Mhm. And I guess just out of curiosity, for the sake of understanding full concept, like what are some of the things that you've tended to hear over the years?
Um, well, I mean, last year, getting a lot of love at the beginning, and then kind of when SEC play, in the middle of SEC play, I wasn't playing my best ball. So just kind of looking on Twitter, and just seeing a little bit of disrespectful shots at myself, and then some of my other teammates as well. Um, and then just hearing like pretty much everything. Like there's not one thing that I can really pinpoint out that people were saying, but there's everything under the sun. People could, if they can say it, they will. And never really got anything in person too often. And because obviously I don't think people really, they'd rather sit behind on Twitter and social media and say things that are hurtful. But yeah, just hearing those things, just trying to brush it off your shoulder and move on with it. But sometimes it is pretty difficult. When you do hear those things, and you wish those people would be able to support you, but it's not always the case.
In terms of being a young